everyone, myself Shreya from Wandsworth Physiotherapy. Today I'm going to talk about the importance of foot intrinsic, especially in running. So, now why foot intrinsics are important? So, to know that well, let's have a look at the foot biomechanics, how that works. If you can see the foot, it's pretty complex structures because it has many joints attached to it and over 26 bones. So, why I'm emphasizing on that is because we always ignore the foot. So, you say, I always work, I do body weight stuff, I am good with squats, lunges, but have you really worked on your ankle? So, this is why we need to work. So, now the intrinsics are deep down there. And why these are important? Because this is the first point of contact, either you're walking, running, or sprinting. So, when you're walking, this foot bears 5% of your body weight. And when you're running, it's 13%. So, these are the important stabilizers. So, your intrinsics are important stabilizers as well as maintains your medial arch support. So, the main muscle which I would like to focus today is the abductor pollicis. So, which helps you to pull the great toe out. Flexor digitorum, which helps you to curl your toes inwards. And the quadratus plantae, which is very deep down there. So when you're walking, running, it contracts. That means it shortens to allow you free movement. So now you can imagine if either of these muscles are weak, it's ultimately going to compromise your stability, and which we don't want, and hence your running performance. You might be okay to run, but it's good to know if you have something which is weak so that you can increase your running performance being not concerned about the same. So in running, there are two phases. One, stance phase, and the other is the swing phase. So during stance phase, what does the intrinsic foot muscle does? So here it is. So this is your foot. This is the ground, your heel comes in contact with the ground. During this time, your intrinsic foot muscle, which is right in here, lengthens in order to provide stability to your ankle. Then, when you approach towards the swing phase, which is the push-off phase, your intrinsic foot muscles contracts, shortens to provide stability around your ankle and foot to make that necessary movement. And the cycle repeats. Now, what is more important at this point is, which is also proven by the research, that is the joint which you can see here, that is the metatarsal phalangeal joint. So, at this joint, the intrinsic foot muscles create maximum force or impedance. That means when we are tapering towards our swing phase, it gives more propulsion. More propulsion means increase in the running performance. So, why this is important for runners is because good intrinsic muscle strength means good generation of those forces and more absorption of those forces. Hence, research also says that it does increase the running speed gradually once you have good intrinsic muscle strength. Now, let's discuss some of the potential causes of impaired running. First is your foot posture, which might be, you might see, some may have overpronated feet, which ultimately leads to impaired running because there is less force generation where your feet collapses early. That means less stability. Second might be any associated condition like plantar fasciitis, lateral ankle sprain, chronic ankle instability, Achilles tendinopathy, or calcaneum spur. Third reason might be your weak intrinsic muscle itself. Fourth, and the very important, is your training load, the frequency of running, the distance of running, and also the surface of the running. Have you been changing this pretty fast and hence leading to early fatigue? And last is your footwear. How is your footwear also makes a huge impact on your running speed as well as performance. So this was all about the causes. Let's discuss of some benefits of having strong functional feet due to strong intrinsic muscles. So if you have strong intrinsic muscles, that means you have more stability. More stability means you can generate more forces. More forces means increase in the running performance, and increase in the running performance hence prevent any running related injury. So you can see how these are linked. Also, there is equal weight distribution. If you have good intrinsic muscle, that contracts well and generates force.